Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for three-minute rounds, and in the front street fights featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right, standing in at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds, with a record of 1 win against 3 defeats. From Caldwell, Idaho, representing Team No Excuse, Leon the Lion Taylor. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner to my left, standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds, with a record of 1 win against 1 defeat. From Caldwell, Idaho, representing King Shark MMA, I give you the wild one, Sam Olvera. Our referee, once again in charge when the action begins, is Nate Decker.
As we were starting to mention a few minutes ago, Leon Taylor, his first fight, his MMA debut, was against Vince Morales, who fights for the featherweight title. That was back at, I believe, the debut of Front Street Fights. They were one of the very first fights that we had. So very cool to see Leon Taylor continue his MMA career, having a fight against a guy who could leave tonight as our featherweight champion.
Starting out with some nice kicks.
Oh, good right hand there by Leon Taylor. Something he likes, that striking. And again, good capitalization there by Leon.
Good
as that
shot defense.
Good
nice sweep,
through.
nice sweep.
Wow, Leon is all over this one.
Very good top pressure, very good aggression. He's just got to create some space and open up some shots.
I'm not sure I could have even done that roll through on accident.
There it is. There's a sweep.
Just 45 seconds into round number 1 between Leon Taylor and Sam Olvera.
This is
already a lot of action. This one's not going to be slow.
A lot of scrambling. He's already thrown up a triangle. Sammy's got to get his head up. There it is.
Good escape there by Sammy. Now at this point, Leon on his back, trying to
doing
create
a good
that
job
space,
of
keep him away.
creating that space and keeping that distance.
I think we can breathe now, Scott. Holy cow. That was a wild thing. That was a fast minute 10.
That's always fun, though, because then you get to see who's going to make it longer. You know, if this fight goes into the 3rd round, that's going to play into it. Who's in
Who
better?
expelled the most
in better
energy
shape?
in that first minute 10. Obviously, endurance is a big factor as we continue on. As Scott was mentioning, who's going to last longer?
That's some flexibility.
I couldn't do that.
That's
on
not a
accident.
very good position to be in. He's got to let go of the head. He's really got to let go of that head. He's trapped himself there. He's got
really
himself.
opening up the
All he has to
left
do is
side
let go of the
center.
head. There he goes, finally.
Leon Taylor's got that arm locked in. He's got full control over Sam Olvera at this point as we come down.
I mean,
to
I
the
know
final minute of round number 1.
he's landing some good body shots, but he's going to end up in a bad position because eventually Sammy's going to slip out, as he's doing now.
When you've got a guy that's got your arm between his legs, got pretty good control of the other arm, Sam Olvera does exactly what he needs to do right there.
You know, one of the first things that I was always taught, either wrestling or MMA, is if you're in a good position, you control the position. Control the position first, then you strike. Then you look to do your damage, set up your chokes, set up your submissions. It's not always a sprint.
And of course, the ref watching for the amateurs. Again, you want to use the cage to your advantage, but you can't lock any part of your body inside in the cage for control.
No. Ooh, Sammy's going for an armbar. And it looks like he may have that.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous. He is, hold on.
De La Fuente, you got it.
Sam's got that locked in target.
Leon Taylor's
good
fine.
move by Leon.
He
Good
had
move
to
to
do
pick
that.
him up, use his weight, and get out of that
Very
armbar.
good strikes. Very good hammer fists.
And we are at the end of a very exciting, very fast-paced round number 1 between Leon Taylor and Sam Olvera.
There was a lot of action.
As we get ready to go to the Project Filter replay, brought to you by Project Filter. You decide when. We'll show you how. How do you break down that first one with so much action?
There's a lot of action, but the way I see it, I see Leon Taylor won that. He ended up in better position. He landed some very good strikes, you know, and threatened a lot more than Sammy did. Sammy seemed to be very, very defensive. He came close with a couple submissions. But
that roll through right there, man, that was exciting.
Yeah, you know, I love fights with scrambles. I love fast-paced fights like this.
And And, of course, Sam Olvera representing King Shark MMA, which is a fairly new MMA organization to the Treasure Valley. Started when Edgebaldo Cavallo came up here about a year ago. They were able to get, him and his manager able to get King Shark MMA up and running now. So very cool as we continue to grow with Front Street Fights to see new gyms come, develop new talent, and give more choices, for the fighters out there. Very cool thing for the community. What do you expect here in round number 2? More of the same, or do you think we're going to slow down a bit?
I think you're going to see a little bit slowing down. I saw some big breaths in between rounds already. I feel like I'm seeing punches and kicks coming out a little bit slower. Everything's
good follow through by Leon
good
Taylor,
strikes.
going for the leg kick and gets a right-left combo.
He's
again,
got the guillotines. He's looking for that same roll through. We called it a woogie in college. We called it a woogie.
Woogie.
I could say that, and most people are like, what is he talking about?
I know.
But see, this is where Sammy needs to be to get control of this fight again. He's doing a good, he's just got to continue to stay on top. And
Leon still has, a lot of control there. A good lock with his, on Sammy's head there.
Let's bump the hips.
Sammy's got to get off his hip, or off flat of his back. He's got to get to his hip. He's got to pick a side. He's got to commit to it. He's got to buck. He's got to shrimp crawl. He's got to do whatever he can to get Leon off him.
Good 2 hard rights there by Leon. Now has back position on Sam and can really decide at this point, does he want to go for the
back
rear
to a rear
choke?
naked. He's got
a lock in. There's the tap. Leon Taylor, just a minute 8 into round number 2, gets the back position on Sam Olvera, and with the rear naked choke, Leon Taylor improves his record to 2-3. Great feeling for Leon Taylor, of course. He's been around since the beginning of Front Street Fights. Great victory for him tonight.
It's a very good fight. Very fast-paced. Slow down a little bit in the second, but, again, I think he's got a little bit of wrestling in him. He scrambled very, very well and ended up finishing in the right positions.
Again, as we go to the Project Filter replay, brought to you by Project Filter. You decide when, we'll show you how. There's that initial takedown to start the round, going for the guillotine right there. We had that pressure there for a while, and then let the fights there, gets the back position, and this is all she wrote at this point.
Once you get to a good position, all it takes is, I always tell our guys, once you get to a good position, it's control your position, land a couple solid strikes, and things open up. You hit them once hard, and people start to panic on down there, and that's when things open up, either more ground and pound or submissions.
You mentioned the panicking, and obviously anybody in that position, it's gonna happen. Does it take time, obviously, as you continue on with your MMA career to really control those emotions and when panic starts to set in to go, relax, I got this, go back to your training?
Yeah, I think it does, and I think a lot of it has to do with the personality of the fighter. You're going to get hit. There's one thing I had to teach myself, and is I'm going to get hit in a fight, learn to accept it, and not just completely panic. I'm going to get hit. We got to keep fighting.
All right, we're going to make this one official as we go back on the side with cage announcer Britt Talbert.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have our winner by way of tap out at 106 of the second round via a rear naked choke. Your winner out of the blue corner, Leon the Lion Taylor.